And I think I text you that Wednesday night and I said, Stephen's stoning brought forth a Paul.
Right.
And so, again, I want to paraphrase kind of what that story was. So you can read this in Acts chapter 7. So really what's happening is actually Acts chapter 7, chapter 8, chapter 9, and then just read the book of Acts. I mean, it's amazing, right? It's a great book of the Bible. But where I want to focus on is Jesus has risen, ascended, the disciples, everything is the new church, for argument's sake, is starting to grow and build. And they decide that we've got to set some people up in authority, and really this is where deacons and elders and stuff, we get that from in a lot of our modern day churches. So Stephen was one of the first leaders that the disciples said, hey, this guy has proven himself, he's shown himself approved, he's a good protector of the word, he gets it, we're gonna set him forth. And so he goes out and he speaks boldly about his faith. He speaks about Israel's history and the rejection of God, Jesus, and of God's messenger in Jesus. Sounds kind of familiar to what we're talking about. And so what happens is the leaders of the church, much like when the leaders of the church were hearing Jesus speak, they get angry. And the answer for blasphemy in that time was stoning, right? Mm-hmm. So the crowd gets angry and they snatch him up and they bring him to an area and they stone him, right? They murder him in the street for his faith. Scripture tells us that there was a young man named Saul who was there actually holding the coats of all of the leaders that had stoned